Okay, here we have another money question. How long will it take to triple an investment at 9% compounded daily? Again, we want to kind of be in that frame of mind that as soon as we see it's a money or interest question, we're going to start with our formula. A is your final amount, P is your principal or starting amount, R is your rate, N is the number of times it's compounded per year, and T is the number of years. Now the tricky part about this is we're not given a starting amount. We're saying how long will it take an investment to triple. The important part here is the classic tricky question is it doesn't matter, right? The reason for that is whether we start with 100 or 150 or $10 million, the time to triple will be the same. It doesn't matter what your base is, and I'll show you why. Let's say we start with $1. So our principal is $1. 1 plus R over N to the NT. I don't even care about that part right now. What do we want it to get to? What does our final amount have to be if it has to triple? It's got to be 3, right? Our first step when we're solving will be to divide both sides by this amount, which is 1 in this case. 3 divided by 1 is still 3. Let's say you started with 200 into 1 plus R over N to the NT. If we wanted it to triple, what does 200 have to grow to? It has to grow to 600. Your first step in isolating your variable would be divide both sides by 200, and you're still left with 3 over here. So no matter what, tripling is going to result in 3 on the left. So that's why the base amount doesn't matter. So let's erase that for a second. I will always, whether it's double, and then it would be 2 in 1, or quadruple, and it would be 4 in 1. In this case, it's triple. So I'm instantly just going to set this to 3 and P to 1, so we don't even need to write it. 1 plus R is 0.09. Compounded daily, that's going to be 365 times per year. To the exponent 365t. T is the number of years, remember? So by multiplying that by 365, we're basically taking years into days. And then we know we're going to solve for that t, so we have to ln both sides. You can do ln or log or either one. So 365t, I'm bringing this down as I log the right side. 1 plus 0.09 divided by 365. I'll do everything up until the calculation. Then we just get t on its own on the right side, so we're going to divide both sides by 365 ln 0.09 divided by 365 equals t. So just be careful plugging this into your calculator. Make sure you use brackets where appropriate. This is ln of a term divided. So just make sure you're careful punching that in, and you should get the number of years that kind of makes sense. Again, second we see it's a money question, go with our formula. Tripling, it doesn't matter what your starting amount is, you're always going to end up with 3 times as much on the left side. And because our variable's in our exponent, we know we had to take the log of both sides.